Good afternoon, my dear students. Today we are going to learn the explanation of part 2. In this lesson, we will start from the paragraph 6 to 13. These paragraphs are very important. In this paragraph, you will find different names of awards and many international places where he was invited to receive his awards and so on. So let us discuss the explanation. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. Accompanied means to go with. When he was of 14, he accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." So, recital means the narration or the reading, or you can say that which is recited by Ustad Bismillah Khan. So, at the end of his recital, at the end of his narration or reading, pat it means to strike gently with your hand. And he said, "Work hard and you shall make it." So what happened when he, at the age of 14, he went with his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference, and there, after his performance, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted and said that work hard, you shall make it. That means Ustad Fayaz Khan believed that Ustad Bismillah Khan could give something special in his life. Ustad Fayaz Khan praised him because he knew and he understood and he believed that one day Bismillah Khan would be someone special who can leave his name to the people of the world. With the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 came Bismillah Khan's big break. So 1938, when All India Radio came, that means came with the opening, his turning point came. Ustad Fayaz Khan, and now turning point is this one. In 1938, with the opening of All India Radio in Lucknow, Bismillah Khan's big break came. He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. So what happened? This is the turning point. So in 1938, with the opening of All India Radio, the big break came to his life. After that, he was often heard Shehnai player on radio. And what happened? People started to listen Shehnai. Paragraph 7. When India gained independence on 15 August in 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. He poured his heart out into Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to the audience, which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Thrice with Destiny speech. So you will find on 15 August, this is also another point. And the Thrice with Destiny speech is popular speech given by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Here, when India gained independence on 15 August 1947, Bismillah became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. So, and he impressed everybody with his Shehnai. He gave his welcome note to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was also present there. And he delivered his famous speech, which is called Thrice with Destiny speech. Next, 8 number paragraph. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip, his first journey abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless, precious Persian carpets and other souvenirs. The taken by means attracted or charmed by. Souvenirs means things given in memory of a place, person or event. So what happened? Bismillah Khan gave many memorable performances both in India and abroad. In India and outside India also. His first trip was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so impressed by the maestro Bismillah Khan. Maestro means someone who is very good at something, especially playing music. So what happened? King Zahir Shah from Afghanistan, he was impressed by Bismillah Khan, him priceless Persian carpets or precious Persian carpets and other souvenirs, some memorable things also. Now another point you will find here, the king of Afghanistan was not only one to be fascinated with Bismillah Khan's music, film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Gunj Uti Senai. So what happened? Not only King Zahir was impressed or taken by his music, but also film directors like Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah's play at festival that he named a film after the instrument called Gunjuti Senai. When Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah Khan's play at a festival that he named a film after this instrument called Gunjuti Senai. The film was a hit and one of Bismillah Khan's compositions. Composition means creative work, especially a poem, a piece of music. And one of Bismillah Khan's composition, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide startbuster. Startbuster means a record or record breaker. In spite of this huge success in the celluloid world, Bismillah celluloid means old-fashioned, a way of referring to films, the old style of films. So despite this huge success in the celluloid world, Bismillah Khan's venture, his project in film music were limited to two: Vijay Bhatt's Gunjuti Senai, Vikram Srinivas Kannada venture, Sanadi Apanna. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of film world, he says with emphasis, with special importance, with special force. Bismillah Khan said that I can't come with the terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world. He said film world is artificial and he did not find any interest in such type of artificial world, such type of artificiality. Emphasis means special force or special importance. Next, paragraph number 9. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in USA or in United States of America. He also took part in World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. So Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Awards Center Hall. Next you will find World Exposition in Montreal, and then you will find Oscar Trade Fair. So Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in USA. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. Now he is known internationally also. And moreover, an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. Now paragraph number 10. National awards like Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan were conferred on him. Conferred means given. These prestigious awards were also given to him. So you have to remember all these names of the awards. Next, paragraph 11. In 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. He was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, in 2001. Next, paragraph 11. With the coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness, he said, so coveted means, that means you hope for it. Must desire, that means you long for or you want for this. So with this coveted award resting on his chest, his eyes flashing and reflecting with uncommon, or you can say rare happiness that he got when he was awarded the India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. He said, "All I would like to say is teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." Next paragraph 12. Despite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahib, as he fondly called, exceedingly fond of Banaras and Dumrao, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. A student of his once wanted him to head a Senai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Banaras by reproducing the temples there. But Khan Sahib asked him if he would be able to transport River Ganga as well. Later, he is remembered to have said, "That is why when I am in a foreign country, I keep earning or longing to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think only Banaras and the Holy Ganga. And in Banaras, I miss the unique matha of Dumrao." So here we'll find fondly. Fondly means with affection. Bismillah Khan was also called as Khan Sahib. People people name him, people call him Khan Sahib also with affection and love. Khan Sahib or Bismillah Khan, he extremely fond of Banaras. He liked Banaras and Dumrao, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. So he considered both these places, like Banaras and Dumrao. Uh, these places are the most wonderful towns for him all the times. One day, a student wanted him to head a Senai school in USA, and the student promised that he would recreate the same atmosphere that he find in nearby the river Ganga. But Khan Sahib asked him, he said that he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. Is it possible for you to bring the same Ganga to USA? He said, "That is why whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Banaras and the Holy Ganga. And while in Banaras, I miss the evening matha of Dumrao." Especially his love was two places, that is Banaras and Dumrao. Another is he felt very comfortable and he liked to stay nearby the Ganga. Now number 13 paragraph. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Senai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India. That means rich cultural property of India or rich cultural heritage of India. One can say effortlessly without making any force. Devout means believing strongly in religion. He was very religious and devout Muslim. Anyone could say that anyone could accept him, a devout Muslim like him can very naturally pay the Senai. So anyone can say without making any force, anyone can accept without making any effort or force that a devout Muslim like Ustad Bismillah Khan, he could play his Senai very naturally. So he used to play the Senai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. At last you can see a few lines in the brackets. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August in 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. The illness or the suffering lasts for long. He was given a state funeral and the government of India declared one day national mourning. Mourning means sad, mourning, lament, mourning, lament, sad. So he was given state funeral. Funeral means the activities done after someone is dead or someone is passed away. Today in this paragraph from 6 to 13, we read or we learn about how Bismillah Khan earned countless awards and honors. When India gained independence on August 15 in 1947, he was the first Indian to greet the nation with his Senai. He was awarded national awards like the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan, and the Padma Vibhushan. In 2001, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna, which is the highest civilian award. He was held in high honor in other countries as well. In Tehran, an auditorium has been named after him. Next, Ustad Bismillah Khan was lovingly called Khan Sahib. He traveled all over the world, but he never forgot his home and all of the places on earth. He was the most fond of Benares and Dumrao. One of his students lived in America. He wanted Khan Sahib to become the head of a Sena school in America. He said that he would create there for him the atmosphere of Banaras. He said that he would build similar temples there, but Khan Sahib asked him if he could bring the Ganga there. At last, Bismillah Khan was successful in the world of cinema also, but he never thought of living in Mumbai. He said that he could not live the artificial life of films. He always preferred music to money. That means then money. For him, music means divinity. The title of Bharat made no difference to him. He continued to live in his own simple manner. He wanted all parents to teach their children music. He called music India's richest tradition. So this is the explanation we have completed today from the lesson Bismillah Khan Part 2.